Hey guys, this is Fluffals Incorporated, and I'm here to talk about how Fluffals could take on ABCs. As you know, ABCs have taken the TCG by storm by taking 6 out of 8 spots in the most recent regional. It's pretty insane. It's just absurd. I mean, the only decks that were able to beat it were Foreground Control and PK Fire. That was it, not even Blue Eyes. So yeah, this deck made a huge splash. So, yeah, Fluffals have quite a bit of competition when it comes to fusion summoning, don't you think? Well, we're going to see how we can take on our greatest foe right now, ABCs. So, I have come up with 5 things. Not in a specific order in viability, but in an order where, we could just... There's really no order to it, never mind, there's no order to it. But anyway, let's get out of the fluff, hand into the good stuff. Oh, and before I mention that, sorry about the nightmare fuel potentially, but just wanted to mention that Barnyard has a really good matchup against ABCs. They have access to Winda, Shekhinaga, and have easy access to Global Nat Beast. So, yeah, Barnyard stands a really good chance by themselves against ABCs. But now let's go on to the actual list, shall we? Now, moving on to number 5, or number 1, I don't care, is main decking 2 Edge Sabers. I've been running 1 lately, and, as a slight pun here, it wasn't cutting it. Anyway, yeah, Edge Sabers is better at 1. I'm saying it's ABCs, maybe 2, you could probably say a second one, I don't know. But having 2 of these can allow access to Lore of Darkness, and it allows other options on this list to be more viable too. So, 2 Edge Sabers may not be so bad this format, if you may ask me. So, Edge Sabers is the first thing I want to talk about, because there's ways to come back, helps with your toy vendor plays. I know, some of those plays are somewhat convoluted and may result in too many pluses, but when they net you pluses, man, it is great. I really like it. So, Edge of Sabers at 2 is not such a bad thing here, and there's a reason why it's not the last thing I'll mention. Well, the next thing I'll mention is Mass Removal. This one's a pretty obvious one, a lot discussed by Yu-Gi tubers, but I'll go and explain that too. Mass Destruction lures out anything, or gives you a clear board. It pretty much guarantees you a victory if you have the right hand with Fluffals, which is very easy to have. I mean, Fluffal Wings, Fluffal Bear, Fluffal Dog, open any combination of 2 or maybe even all 3 of them, and you have a match right there. So, yeah, Mass Removal is very handy against ABCs. And there's a lot that Fluffals can use too, Dark Horn, Raigeki being most notable. So cards like that, they're very good in Fluffals. Just be sure that you don't use cards like, I don't know, Widespread Ruin. And the third thing I will mention, and it was kind of obvious that it was going to come, is Kaijus. Frickin' Kaijus. You guys are truly infamous, aren't you? You guys sure love tributing over anything because you don't care. Your summoning doesn't start a chain, so they can't chain ABC Dragon Buster or Cyber Dragon Infinity. You can just tribute yourselves right over them. And remember, just call Gameciel at 1-800-KILL-MONEY, and they will solve any problem that you may have. And enough of the advertisements. I mean, the most notable being Gameciel, the Sea Turtle Kaiju. I mean, you can use cards like Kamungus too, but, Gameciel has the lowest amount of attack points. And it was kind of the best one with Fluffals, considering that Fluffals don't pendulum summon. So, Kaijus are very viable at getting rid of big threats. They can get rid of ABC Dragon Buster, Infinity, just depends on what was played. So, like you played Raigeki, they negate it. Or you just do that. Then you get it with Infinity, and you can just tribute over to ABC Dragon Buster for Gameciel. But then again, this deck can harm your opening hands if you're going first more often than not. So, that's why they're in the middle of this list. And now the fourth thing I'll mention. It's main decking multiple Dark Fusions. Dark Fusion is a very interesting card. It's not searchable by any means, but this card is excellent. I mean, you go around 1, I don't care, but I run 2, just for the sake of not having myself get targeted. I mean, isn't it great just going for a Frightful Tiger, knowing that it can't be targeted by ABC Dragon Buster and getting rid of their board? I mean, they can banish themselves, granted, but there are cards they can access other than that, like Frightful Sheep, cards like, Frightful Sabertooth. I mean, it's very, very handy. And Dark Fusion is a very good card in my opinion. I mean, it's mostly there for Frightful Tiger, which holds hand in hand with the Legend Sabers argument I made before. So, yeah, Dark Fusion can give me a very big threat against ABCs. And I just feel like that it's a better fusion card and a worse fusion card than Polymerization at the moment. And Trump Girl, Trump Witch is a good card, but I feel like the Dark Fusion should take that spot. And now to the last one I'll mention. Man, frickin' Nat Beast and Glow Up Bulb are number 1 on here. I mean, they're kind of the best option for me in my opinion. In case you somehow ran into the big precarious situation of going first, Nat Beast and Glow Up Bulb are there for you. I mean, they can stop Union Hanger. It stops mass destruction that they typically have. Nat Beast and Glow Up Bulb are some of the best options you can have against ABCs, or Blue Eyes for that matter. Just knowing that Fluffals have a lockdown card like this, it makes me wonder why this card and Glow Up Bulb are not used that often. I mean, heck, with Nat Beast, if you mill a toy vendor, you can search. If you send Fluffal Wings and some other Fluffals, you have targets for Fluffal Wings effect, sorry. So, Nat Beast is a very good card. I mean, there's a lot of applications this card has. I mean, granted the milling is randomized, but I'd much rather have their spells negated and not have to deal with cards like Union Hanger all the time. And Union Hanger is one of the best field spells in the meta right now. I still say Necro Valley is the best field spell of all time, but, you know, you're entitled to your opinion. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you guys like it, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe. And remember, if you don't got fluff, you ain't good enough. Talk to you guys next time.